Welcome back to another episode of the Union of Coroneth. Now, yesterday I had a video recorded. I was just so tired after yesterday. Issues. Oh my gosh, my game is really loud. But I had a couple issues with my there's a whole lot of things. So I just decided, hey, I'd be just relaxing for the day. It was an off day, so I didn't have anything else to do. And didn't want to record anything, but I did have a video recorded since Sunday I think, since Sunday, which I had ready to go. Last time we left off with a almost a 200k fleet, which I was very happy about, and we had taken down 2 whole Leviathans, one being the scavenger bot, and the other being the Tiyanki matriarch. We also were concerned mainly about the Ezekian horde, but it seems like the Ezekian horde is going to start dying down due to the fact that the Great Khan literally just died. That means the Great Khan will become an empire, though, eventually, most of the time. Now, I don't know how a human got here, though. Really difficult for me to understand that how a human actually got into the world, and it seems to be that they're a little aware of what's happening here. But that's fine. Last time we kind of left off in realizing that we really needed living people. We needed people who weren't us. So now we have to struggle to figure out how we're going to fuel the cybernetic node and get a resource out of it. Well, we do that by buying slaves. Now, is it a good idea? Of course it is. So, essentially we're just sending down slaves, like thousands of slaves, into the worlds here, and just praying to God that they eventually do bring the fruits into our labors. Right now, I'm kind of just, since we're digital, basically. We're digital people, and that seems like the biggest problem we have. So there are a lot of civilians on Unar 3, so we're just going to remove them. And a couple more civilians on Terabellum. I'm kind of looking for the slaves I had just purchased. There's somewhere. I can find them. Well, I bought them and now I don't know where I put them. So, I guess they're in our empire now somewhere, probably having babies, which means we just need more babies. That's all we need. We need organic babies. People who can make humans in less than a couple years. So, yeah, we see the thing about this neural chip, this neural stuff. No one's happy about being here, but this produces a lot of research, like emphasis on research. We'd also left off just like, I don't know, just like really just hanging around really in the galaxy, nothing too important going on. I think both the episodes that we released today, I'm not sure. Just unfortunately, due to the fact it's just that I'm looking at the YouTube statistic now that we're about just posted right now. I'll be honest with you, I'm gonna be putting a lot less effort in the 7th episode because, oh my gosh, my word, I'm just tired right now. I just got back from a competition and it was just crazy, honestly. But yeah, we were doing really good so far, really well. One thing we're probably going to try to do is keep up with our empire size. Our empire size is humongous. Our empire size is 500, and we're like at the end game. So now I'm wondering, how am I going to increase that? We are playing a tall species, I'm guessing. We don't have too many resources at our disposal. Yeah, see, I just noticed they literally essentially split into 3 different nations. And had split up my Zrin or Harmonious collective into 2 nations. So eventually at some point I might just wipe them out. So my vassal can clear out what they can. Yeah, they can close their borders. So you close your borders to me. Both of them just did. So they're finding a reason. They might find a reason to arm me again. However, they don't have any right into my borders. So, you know. They can't get into the borders here. If they want to start a war, they'd have to get through this, and then I'd have to go... Actually, I'd rather have them fight these guys, because I think they're a little stronger. But these guys are the problem. These guys will try to kill me.
Trace complete, we got him.
They're probably gonna wipe me out. I don't know what Casus Belli's people have on me, if I'm not mistaken. No one has Casus Belli's on me other than ideology and claim. I thought one of them would be animosity. I kind of like looked into the traditions and I chose like some of the worst traditions in the game. Minus every single tradition but harmony and expansion. Because I didn't have any I don't have any imperial prerogatives to do that. I have I have nowhere to go. So now I'm kind of sitting here, feel like a dumb person, right? That's fine, you know. Ahab is its own fleet now, even though I prefer this guy to be moved somewhere else. I'm not making it into a fleet though. We're gonna start off by just overall, you see the hordes, the Khanates are eventually coming in, and then it's just gonna be messy eventually. You're just gonna get some Titans in and some little escorts. Last time we should have the technology to research. We should have the research to get the battle cruisers, which I don't have anything
Time for some new chrome
about it. I don't know anything about the Fallen Empire ships. It is overall a very it's difficult for me to understand something I've never done before, which is normal for most human beings on planet Earth, believe it or not. What is this, like, ship site? Oh my gosh, this is like super... This ship type is very unique, I've noticed. I don't think it'll be much of a help other than the fact he's just gonna hunt people, essentially, or patrol to prevent piracy if it ever happens. We are a very unified...
Time for some new chrome.
It looks like, and you know, I think just overall as a whole, we're also about to get more dark matter technology, so if we want to put on some dark matter shielding on it, I am more than welcome to put that ahead on. I have to figure out how.
This system's secrets are ours.
I'm gonna do this, because this has two different extra large component slots, which can put down just like overall. So I actually might look up a design for this. So, you know, I just like having a hard time really understanding the new ship types that I've just been given. Cosmogenesis is not something I pick at all. This is the only time I've picked it. I'm more familiar with Nemesis, right? And Nemesis is a very like Nemesis is a very easy thing for me to play as because it's just something I've understood. It's kill everybody. That's all you really need to do is Nemesis. You just kill everybody, right? You don't have much really you can do other than just the shroud. You just kill everybody, which is why I find Nemesis so fun, because Nemesis is very nothing too hard about it. However, this is different. This is like a whole different ballpark. It's hard for me to understand something. It's hard for me to understand this. It's really, really difficult. These battle cruisers are as much as like, actually twice as expensive in terms of alloys. Much more expensive than
Game-changing upgrades incoming.
pretty much any other ship type I've seen in the game, other than maybe the Star Destroyer, the Star Eaters. Probably Colossus. My throat's really dry. I noticed that storm technologies just don't work. They suck. And I've noticed slowly that I never will probably ever touch them again, and I probably will never touch storm tracers again. Or ever, actually, because I never did touch storm tracers to begin with. It's a really bad origin. So I've heard. Or so I've heard. I can neither deny or confirm that. So this heavy industry world is eventually becoming our Eucanopoli. And in the sense that I'm actually going to put I'm going to put someone in charge. I don't know who. Well, I'm definitely not a freaking admiral. I'll tell you that much, my friends. I think I just separated the fleets. I was checking if what technology these guys had. It seems like they're missing the dark shields because we literally just received them just a moment ago. I guess we're gonna do some more research into our main tech world, our literal tech giant world. See where we can go from there. And our science nexus is eventually going to be much bigger than this because this is pitiful. That's interesting. See how the cinematic life is doing. Yeah, it's doing pretty well. Not much production going on here though, but you know what? That's alright with me. The Oxfoxers have begun to develop as a race here. Although this world is very expensive on my on my character and as my nation as a whole, but gotta kidnap a couple people, do some stuff. I think it's about time we go make a new habitat because we're kind of just playing tall right now. Because we have no reason, we have nowhere to go. We have nowhere to expand, we have nowhere to go to, so we're gonna have to start just playing tall. I played tall somehow for my genocidal nation. Shut up. Where'd you get? Hey, where did that come from? That's not good. Okay. Because they're gonna start domineering me. And domineering tends to be my least favorite thing to want to hear. I'm trying to find where my relics are. Where's this I go? Infections. Scars. Oh my. Oh my indeed, my friends. Oh my. My lords. I love that guy. I actually love that guy so much. So... I don't know what to do. Because now... these guys have a reason to hurt me. And they have a reason to hurt me bad. Like, really bad. And now I
New
am
augments
concerned
researched. Strap in.
what's gonna happen here. Aspia Bastion, I don't even know what that does. I like researched it. I don't think I even like touched on what it did. Aspia Bastion, let's use the Cinder Shell. Oh my god. So for the next, probably for the next couple of years, we're gonna focus more on a lot of industrial things.
Another firewall cracked. New augments researched. Strap in.
Biotorpedoes, interesting. We're just like, we're having a problem now because they somehow have a stronger fleet than we do, which is cause for major concern. That's not supposed to happen.
New
now
council
we have to
agendas on deck.
really just work our butts off, seeing what we can do here. Burped. So, we're just gonna upgrade our fleets. We did, what was that? Eventually, at some point, looking at the Cosmogenesis, let's see what this does for us. We have the flagships ready.
Game-changing upgrades incoming.
We can really go research it right now and get ready for that. A mega shipyard. That is exactly what I was looking for. So these guys somehow
That upgrade was well worth the
got a
outlays.
crazy amount of power. Wherever they got it from is not my problem. Except now it is. Because now they're invincible.
Time for some new
Gives me a
chrome.
reason to think about AI in this game. They have a once they have a reason to do something, once they have a reason to like fight somebody, they'll take up any opportunity just to like try to stop us, stop. So I'm kind of just like paying attention to see how this is gonna look like, because it doesn't look very good. Like it looks very, 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 very unfortunate. So this will
New job in the situation log.
5 months. So we just develop pops faster. We already developed pops at a rapid, like a really rapid pace, but it is in my right to think, okay, things are gonna go hit the fan really fast if these guys start thinking we're weaker, and they already do. So, you know, go one or go all, right? Who are you guys? Oh, you guys are egalitarian. We can coexist.
These contacts aren't your standard users.
Hopefully. I'm tired of seeing someone who just hates me now. Because everyone just wants me dead.
Trace complete. We got him.
Okay, we got the civil. Now we got a crazy amount of pop production. Production. We're gonna start whaling on this, and then get our mining. Get new worlds. Get a new world out. About we're going to run out of money eventually. Our resources are looking kind of dim. Really dim. This will just get rid of the industrial subsidiaries, see how that affects our government here. Okay. it almost blue screened on me. I think my computer almost like died on me. Which is pretty hilarious. It's gonna die again. Something is happening to my computer right now. To pause my game, see like what's going on. Okay. We're back to normal here, essentially. Hopefully, things look normal again. Seems like we're having some crazy technical difficulties. We're still having those crazy technical difficulties because the frame rate seems to be a little down. Let's do Grand Arcade. See what we got here. Oh wow, I really messed up my flip for a minute. I guess we can do this. See who's more. Yo, give me 17? Oh no! Ew. Might have to reboot the game actually. I don't know, because the game's quality just started dipping like crazy. I had to roll back my drivers. Oh wow. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna save my game. Save here. And we're just gonna, I don't think you guys will be able to see this part. It's gonna go black for a moment. And then, we're just gonna reload my Stellaris. Because, oh my gosh, that really sucked. This should fix the issue. So do it. Do a little hard reset on the game. I do hope this does reach 10 episodes at least. This is a good good series. I like this series. However, I don't like playing the Empire for like more than like an hour, typically every day. Not every day, usually for every 2 days, maybe every couple of days essentially. However, it's just that I'm kind of getting exhausted of playing the Empire, a science empire, and would like to just play more of a genocidal empire maybe next. I thought about going the Behemoth Crisis. I think everyone's seen the Nemesis Crisis. Everyone knows the Nemesis Crisis. Like everyone knows what it is. Everyone knows what you do. You just need to kill everyone, and you know, do what you can. But I don't think anyone wants to see that. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think anyone wants to see me just killing people. Everyone's seen Nemesis. Everyone knows what Nemesis is about. And you know, it's just not something. It is something I would do, and I did. I played a Robot Nation of Nemesis, but I think just playing Nemesis, you know, you do it, right? You do it long enough, and you're like, man, this is boring. So, I like playing Genocidal Nations, and I love the benefits that Nemesis brings you, being this full-blown, like, crisis. Is it fun? Yes, very fun. Extremely fun. Do I want to do it all the time? No. I literally just got done finishing one that had taken me like literally a couple days to finish. And I was like, okay, no. I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna try to record these videos, you know, I'm gonna try to understand.
This isn't going well, jacking out.
What? Why do they...
We've got alien roamers on the grid.
I was gonna say, these aren't your regular freaking amoebas. Because those amoebas have something attached to them. And typically that means if they have something attached to them, they are biological. They have some biological engineering on them. You know, we have habitat complex here. This isn't a super big habitat. This is probably our weakest thing here. The weakest link, as one might say. But yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm getting a little exhausted of this series. I do love the Unicorn. It's very fun to play.
We've constructed something game-changing.
This type of nation.
We've data mined this system dry.
Yep, technocracy. It is very fun to play this nation, or this type of nation. Despite the fact that I've been essentially locked out of doing a lot of things, and I've been locked into playing this like form of tall. I'm fine with that, low-key. I'm fine with that mainly because I don't play tall, and it's new. Like, it is entirely new to me as a concept. And I've played tall. I played tall with a Crisis Nation, but I didn't play tall because it's a Crisis Nation. You don't play tall with Crisis Nations. You kill everybody basically. So yeah. As I'm waiting for my mega shipyard to research, I think we should be able to get the mega shipyard research by the time this video ends, and hopefully we can get it in. It is my favorite mega structure, apart from the Science Nexus Hub. As much as I'm a big fan of the Dyson Sphere as a concept, the Dyson Sphere in theoretical, like as a whole theoretical thing, is very cool. But I've heard it 1,000 times, and the Dyson Sphere, I don't really need to make 1,000 minerals, or not 1,000 minerals, to make 1,000 like things. As much I do like the Galactic Wonders, and I probably would use it to make a matter decompressor or a ring world, because ring worlds are great. Now I would play a ring world nation if I wanted to. Oh, it's Zero Crew.
Build job complete.
So next up is probably gonna just be adding like being prepared for war, because these guys have a superior fleet. We don't even know how they got a superior fleet, but now that means we have to build they are stronger than us. They are officially better than us.
Fleet augmented.
There's a problem. Hey, 3,000 research. Pretty good. It sucks. It's gonna suck for a bit, but we're just gonna have to take it and let it happen for a little bit, because they might be around the corner ready to strike basically. And I don't want that happening.
Time for some new chrome.
So when the Forge World is created, that's when we start building up a lot more fleets. I would do the Colossus project, honestly. I might just so I can essentially bring fear to everybody. As the curators of the world, we are not the curators. We're not good people. Let's be honest. We killed a lot of people. We're not a good species. Hopefully this will be our, no, this will not be a mining world. So I'm not gonna be. What is it, eat it? We have enough to make 2 Enigma battle cruisers. Holy expensive, holy moly. But they have so much power to them. They're like just too much. They're a very powerful object. The head of Zarkline is about to go out. Whoops, got denied. Yeah, I'm fine with that. own time. You know, it's not okay. I don't think I want things to be switched up a little bit, so you'll be staying in power. Pressure. So while we're just waiting for our stuff to develop, I did have a competition earlier today. Pretty fun. Just wanted to say that real quick. I don't really have much else to say about it, but yeah. The next
Game-changing upgrades
I'm probably
incoming.
gonna like experiment a little bit before I make a new episode of a new series, because just like getting right into a new series right after just finishing a new one, I feel like feels a little
We've data mined this system dry.
And you know, I love playing Stellaris. It's fun. One of my favorite games, if not my favorite game, because it allows me to play as a galactic, whatever, you know, galactic whatever. I was gonna say something worse, but probably shouldn't. A galactic whatever. You know,
Time for some new chrome.
basically, you can basically experiment as any kind of empire you want, and I've always loved the idea of an empire. Oh my gosh, it is so fun to just have like be an empire as a whole and control like a culture. And
Booting up a new colony.
just like a whole different. Oh my goodness. Well, I believe we found our golden boy on our. I believe we found a 37. Holy crap. These arc furnaces really don't play around. Really one thing I really like. I do have a. I'm gonna switch up topics real quick, and that's like about Dagoth Ur from Skyrim.
Game-changing upgrades incoming.
From Morrowind. Oh my gosh, I absolutely love him. I love Dagoth Ur. He has to be my favorite character in the entirety of Elder Scrolls. It is deeply rooted in me to like love characters who think they're superior, or have a god complex, which is what Dagoth Ur has. It's very just an interesting thing for me to watch. Like a dude who's like really trying so hard in life to become something better, and Dagoth Ur is something better. It's Dagoth Ur. But I just love Dagoth Ur for that reason. Dagoth Ur is just really fun character, and I wish they had done more. I really do. If they remake Morrowind, they may remake Oblivion.
New digs. Time to get comfortable.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So many mining. Oh, there's gonna be a lot of mining on this planet. Habitat. But like they got. Dude, I don't care. I have too much to spare.
This system's secrets are ours.
I just like Dagoth Ur has always been a fan of mine. I've been just a big fan of Dagoth since I played it, and I didn't play. I hope you know that I did not play.
Agenda available. They sure like to keep up appearances.
When I was much younger, when I was 14, but I had played Morrowind when I was 16. I finished it. It was very fun.
New augments researched. Strap in.
In fact, it was just me like abusing alchemy, and I like see like when I was like really, not really that young, not really that old. So, well, the time when I was born, I was like really, was really into Minecraft. So I wasn't into games like Skyrim, despite them being some of the best games I've ever played in my life. But Skyrim is a very fun game, and like the entire series as a whole. The one I'm gonna be honest with you, hot take, the one I dislike the most out of all of them was
Time for some new chrome.
Oblivion. Imperials were my favorite race before before I liked Dark Elves. And Dark Elves are spectacular. I hate Imperials now. I don't like them because Imperials are not cool at all. They're not special. They're basic. I didn't like that. I really hated the fact they were so basic that I actually drooled in my seat playing Oblivion, just listening to some old man, literally the epitome of, oh, this guy is a human, this must be in charge, despite the fact it's the logic that must be here. Wow. 80 guys. We're now at roughly around 200 fleet power. Now, this guy somehow has a more superior fleet than me. He's developing power. He's like literally playing Rise of Nations with me right now. We're just gonna wait. We're gonna wait a little bit. I don't know why they have a superior fleet to me. That doesn't make any sense. I think I just might have a skill issue, possibly. I don't know. But anyways, back on the topic of Dagoth, like just villains, the Skyrim, but the there's like 2 technologies you can research them. I guess I'll just have you assist with research them. Oh. Right.
We've data mined this system dry.
But like, it's so fun. It was just so fun to play this and just see Dagoth Ur again. I love Dagoth Ur. Dagoth Ur is my favorite character in the entire Elder Scrolls series. And you can call me on Glaze for that. Yes, I am glazing. I am glazing as hard as I can right now. Okay, I don't care. Because the glaze will stay on Dagoth Ur. I really hated all the villains in this one. I hated the villains of just I hated the villains of Oblivion. I don't care for the Daedric Princess too much.
Time for some new
The
chrome.
only Daedric Prince I would actually ever like is possibly Sheogorath, but Sheogorath is also a psychopath. And I'm inclined to like crazy characters. I love crazy, wacky, crazy.
New augments research. Strap in.
Have strange things to them. I am not making a clone army. But you know, if you came to me and told me, oh my gosh, how they go build? Okay, it's happening. It is happening, guys. It's happening, my friends. Mega shipyard site is being made. But if you like had told me, oh yeah,
we've got alien roamers on the grid.
Leader is a great villain, I wouldn't believe you a minute in a day in your life because no one liked that guy. He wasn't smart. He wasn't cunning. He was stupid. And then I look back at the really poorly made villains of Daggerfall. Like emphasis on poor villains made in Daggerfall. I don't think anything was as unique as Dagoth Ur.
We've data mined this system dry.
Loves Nerevar. I think he's gay for Nerevar. Actually, I'm not even gonna say. I'm like not even gonna joke around with that. I believe that he was gay for Nerevar. And I love that. I don't know why. I love that they were gay for each other because even as a reincarnation, you could like tell Nerevar was there or he was alive and stuff like that. And I like excited him. He's like, can you join me in this conquest, right? And Nerevar was like, no. So I found that pretty funny.
New augments researched. Strap in.
But yeah, it's like I just can't like, I can't like any other villain. And I liked Harkon.
We've data mined this system dry.
Weirdo. I really did like him, but that's only because his daughter is cool. No. Yes. Oh yeah. We have some brainworms on that part. But like, and I also really just like the cons. Like going into his dungeon was so like menacing, despite the fight just not being as I had intended when I played it.
Game-changing upgrades incoming.
Menacing. He was like, "How could you kill a god?" And I wish he was voice acted. Oh my gosh, I would have loved if he. I think he was. I'm not sure if he was. But you know, he was definitely my favorite villain, and then he died, or he never got. Morrowind's not definitely. I don't think Morrowind will ever get a remake. I don't think they'll ever get the treatment that Oblivion got, despite the fact I believe Oblivion should have never gotten it. I don't like Oblivion. I hate Oblivion. I don't hate Oblivion. I just didn't like the game. It wasn't unique. I liked the lore on the Crusader. The Crusaders being literally
game-changing upgrades incoming.
Like, okay, I didn't know we were allowing cyborgs in our universe, right? Which I found really funny because he killed a bunch of Khajiit, and I found that hilarious. He literally he thought they were like what he thought they were. He thought they were another version of Mirror when he was going on his little rampage. Oh my gosh, 3,000 days? Oh, we're gonna be here forever. We're at 45% here. Could just start speeding up the game a little bit. I'm gonna speed up the game a little bit because once we go with that speed, things are going to start skyrocketing.
That upgrade was well worth the alloys.
Going crazy in speed, and we'll also get access to Galactic Wonders, which can allow us to put on that Galactic Wonders Civic, or whatever it's called, not a Civic, Edict, which will make our mega structures a lot easier to create. Put up.
We've data. New council agendas on deck. Game-changing upgrades incoming.
They fully work. Partially work. We got the ancient refiner. What the heck? Interesting. Anyways, we got access to ancient refineries, which is good. Good. Do I know what they do? I don't know. Wow. Not useless. I just probably would put it on this world though. And I will. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, there's some money out of this. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. As I watch my
new augments research. Strap in.
Below the negatives. 36 months. So this will obviously be a mining. Oh my gosh, dude, 37. They're going down. Let's see what happened to humans. I think the humans may or may not. I think I've just like screwed up our own species. Like actually a straight up wrong species. You know, we're human and all. Only human after all. Welcome back. Now, you will assist in research in Koros. I think that's how it works. I don't know. Because in the... Just get dragged into a war. Who are you? Oh my gosh, my empire is so bad at managing an empire that they managed to get themselves into war. I can't even reach you. So what's the point? Unless they come to me. Oh! Isn't that cute? Hey guys, what if I want to start a war with you to like wipe you off the face of the earth? That'd be funny. Can't, no? Okay. So, you know what I'm just gonna do? I'm just gonna let this happen. This guy isn't useful to me too much. I don't know how you can poorly manage a civilization to the point that we come here and like, do I just bully them then? Do I just make sure they don't do this? Like, stop being like a horrible person. That's all you have to do. Alright, well, say goodbye to a couple of Oxfloxers. A couple hundred. No big deal. No reaction. We got some slaves to buy. Buy and sell. Oh my goodness. Slave, in you go. In you go. Into the slave pile you guys go. Alright, now you guys should be feeling my area for a bit. It was inevitable. I screwed up our own species. What you guys got here?
Time for some new chrome.
I promoted a hive mind on the human race as a whole, which is pretty funny. Whatever happens to them, I don't know.
This system's secrets are ours. New augments researched. Strap in.
Here we go. Let's see what happens. Uh-oh. They're all hive-minded. Now, imagine if that happened to us. I can't. Let's see if the mega ship are screwed up. It's not. Tis is not. What the heck? Whoops, I pulled up the debug. I don't even know what this world is. I just now realized I don't think I remember making this world. I don't think I remember making this world. It looks like we're gonna start using Aspis. Where the heck? Okay. Forgot you guys existed as well. Let's look into our. Let's remove this. Create some fortress worlds here, and to replace them with the Aspis bastions, because they're actually useful. It looks like from now on we're going to rely on Security contractors. Shut up. I don't want to hear about that. Should I pose? I'm not posing as this too. I'm not a megacorp.
The system has been cased.
Alright.
Another firewall cracked.
How long does this take us? It's about 10 years, give or take. We're about running down to the end game, so it's about time we start pushing things a little bit further. That graphic brush is not going to skip itself. I'm just going to literally deny the research we had earlier. So the next episode will probably be our descent into the last... Whoa! Well, don't you just have all the freaking traits in the world? This will probably be our descent into just into the Cosmogenesis, going further into it. Next episode, though, because I don't think
Game-changing upgrades incoming.
we're not reaching the final part of Cosmogenesis until probably the end game. I was really slow on it. I just didn't want to cause any issues. I wanted to take it slow, basically. And I did, and it's actually paying off a little bit, except minus the fact these guys are stronger than me now. Wherever they got is terrifying, because now I don't know where they got said strength. I don't know what they have. I don't know what they are now. So now I'm sitting here wondering what to do next. They're now gonna come after. They're gonna come after me. I'm aware of it. Well aware. They're gonna hurt me really bad.
Time for some new chrome.
And they're gonna get a lot of tech out of us. We're starting using that tech against us.
We've data mined this system dry.
So we're making this ship for site about a couple of years. I can do the math in my head, which I don't like doing math in my head, despite the fact that I'm decently well in math. I just don't have technical understand what's with these guys down here and what they're doing. I'm just gonna put down strict space deposit. Just a bunch of strict space deposits. Going at the fastest speed now, which I promised I wouldn't, but times have changed recently.
The system has been cased.
The oncoming years. Oh, I dropped my phone. Funnily enough, I actually dropped my phone in the shower when I was doing something. I was in the shower. My phone was in my coat.
External uplink established.
And it dropped. Wait, what? When did this happen? You're... Okay, whatever. What is that? So the first 306 codexes made. Now I've been able to make 500,000 fleets, 500,000 fleets with the crazy nanite fleets, but they were so weak. In terms of just like survival, they were more for like killing people quickly and then running back out, right?
Time for some new chrome.
And then just developing more. This is more of something I have to like focus more depending on how my thought process is, and that's just being enigmatic, I guess. That's what they're meant to do, I guess. Let's get some mining down. See what we can do here. Because we are further going down the rabbit hole. Let's see how this 1,000 days. Not even a couple thousand, 8,280 days. days. More than likely, I'm gonna go develop this arc furnace further.
We've data mined this system dry.
But we're waiting. We are eventually getting that into that end game, which means I think she's coming. Satana is coming. We have not prepared that much. I don't like the crisis because I like being the crisis. I like being the problem. I don't like having a problem. I like being the problem, right? That's a very toxic way of seeing things, but that is true. I want to be the issue, right? I can't be the issue if the issue is already here, right? I am the crisis, but I'm not an important crisis. The world looks at, the galaxy looks at me and scoffs at my existence. They will no longer. I'm wondering what are the upgrade stages of the Subnatic Glaive, because I feel like there's more. I just don't. I don't understand Subnatic Glaive. It's just super difficult. Like, I get it's the point. It doesn't seem like it has anything special to it. Ah, I did not want first speed actually. We are becoming a calamity very soon. We're about to become very destructive. The rules of reality technology. That is such a menacing name. I've always found the Crisis Empire really interesting, but I just never played very aggressive before. So when I play Crisis Empire, it's what is happening here? They're just terrorizing everybody right now.
The system has been cased.
What's their yeah. Well, we're at war with them, and this subject doesn't matter to me, so looks like there's gonna be a storm here too. So let me get this straight. Why do you like me? You're suspicious of me, and yet there's some... I don't like using the map modes that often. Neighbors... You should just use the Empire map modes. Hello. How are you able to... You're not... I don't know.
Trace complete. We got him.
You're not even stronger than me. You have your daddy down there. You know, the guy who's been specializing you and keeping you happy while I'm over here managing a nation, okay? Come back to me when you can manage a nation. We're gonna add more Aspis places down there. This fleet is very huge. 300,000. We don't know where. Guys, I'm just gonna wipe you out at this point. I'm not gonna let these guys get near me, however. No, not a chance. Not even that chance. Here's what I'm gonna do. So I can prevent these guys coming to me. I'm just gonna try to improve some relations with these guys. Hopefully this will be enough. They can chill out for a little bit, and then I can wipe them off.
agenda available. They sure like to keep up appearances.
Sure. Here. How much bigger do you want it? How much bigger? Dark matter? Yeah. Take all my money. Might as well, right? To click it over and over again, bro. Is this fine with you? I've opened my comms with you. I've had I'm trying to not let you start war. If you do, things are gonna get crappy. For me. Not for the guys below me. It'll cause a problem with someone else. I don't want to start war with you. And if they do, they're probably gonna end the episode. I'm tired. 82 months. So I pleased them for a little. That was pretty pleased. However, little do they know. It caused some issues. Cause some problems. Make a shipyard framework has been made. Oh my gosh. We now have it in our hands. It's time for us to create some battleizers. We'll start off with some LS quotes.
The system has been cased.
So this is the process of our second. This will be. I'm gonna name these. Rename them because I hate that. I hate the fact that it's called the 6th Codex when it's the first Codex. First Codex. We're renaming our ships. That's right. Going to the effort to rename them. Second Codex. That's right. Going through the effort. A for effort, right, guys? 6.8. I wasn't even paying attention, dude. What just happened? Yeah. Better. Coming for you. Coming for all of you. Despite the fact I'm trapped down here. Literally housed in. I'm being boxed in, essentially. So, yeah. Oh, look at that. This, what is this? The 5th Dude, Codex. We did not agree on this. 3rd Codex. Donates. They decided to open their borders to me. They're accepting them. I've been accepted into their tribe. This is almost done. I think I might. I'm not sure. I don't have much to do tomorrow anyways. Not sure if I want to stay up or not. What it is looking like, we have pulled off the heat on our backs. We're trying to increase relations. Eventually, we're just gonna kill him. But we don't have the speed. We don't have the technology right now. We do have the technology. We can get the technology right now. It's a satisfying insult. So the 3rd Codex might purely just be a, like, just a, this guy's 70. This guy isn't living to see another day. disagree too. No. What are you, crazy? Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know.
We've constructed something game-changing.
There'll be just a bunch of riddle escorts for now. They are destroyer class.
Time for some new chrome.
That didn't stop me. Fertility preacher. Yeah, like we can, like we're fertile. No, the whole reason why we're even synthetic in the first place is we can't reproduce. We can't breed. But,
New augments researched. Strap in.
Breed. Well, the song is very messed up, and I should probably refrain from talking about it any further than this. It's very interesting. Interesting in the context behind it, at least.
We've data mined this system dry.
I don't know, I have a sudden feeling that these guys just like got dark matter technology from researching like one of my dead sons or whatever, and then they're like, yes! Your sons. So we're in Rangers Archons work, what are they called? Pregnancies? Pilgrims over down here, so we can build a bigger, better fleet. Since our fleet is exclusively just
Game-changing upgrades incoming.
cruisers and stuff like that. Oh, wow, this is really good. So the third codex is going along well. The second codex, as I've said, was our little suicide squad. They are not really important. Let's just put it at that. They're like child soldiers. We bring them out there and we let them fight, and then we wonder, are we the bad people? How the tables have turned. How the tables have turned. My
This
friends.
system's secrets are ours.
I'm sorry. Okay, so us humans, human beings, me and you, we just ate another brain, I'm guessing. So I had said to get out my chair first, like originally I was like, what the heck? And then I'm just reading it, and I'm like, okay. How interesting. You know what? Why not? Unity is eventually, it's gonna start fading into obscurity. Because once you get all those traditions, you don't need Unity too much anymore. But I like Unity because it lets me use edicts. Unless we do things like this. The Minister of State, it will go back to Ren Neriv. Dude, these guys have lived for so long. Oh my gosh, they've lived for a long time. I'm tired of life, bro. I'm tired, boss. We're eventually reaching that point where life is becoming a little easy. Oh my gosh, bro. No, I don't want to start a war. Get out of here. Don't do it. Don't do it.
This system
I'm on good terms with I'm on good terms with them. In fact, I'm about to establish an embassy right now. Don't do it. Oh, never mind. I don't care. Because I'm the leader. Everyone knows that. Such an interesting, angry sound. It sounds so aggressive. Once the archaeology project is done, I'm gonna go broke. So,
time for some new chrome.
let's see the synthetic glaive. Uh-oh. Let's see. Alright. Off you go. Your life as a slave is over. Your life as a organic slurry is new. Huh. Interesting. I think our slaves, just as a whole, have supported us long enough. We're abolishing it as a world. Or is that kind of world? And the archaeology project is almost finished as well. Here we go. I'm gonna go broke in a minute. Let's see how much of a hole in my pockets can look like. Okay, well, it's not that bad. Obviously. Oh my gosh, my throat really hurts. Let's read it. Oh yeah, we're making 1,000 units. My word. We could totally do better on our research here. We totally can do better on our research here. I'm just gonna start upgrading buildings at this point. There's no point in just letting them go to waste. Yep. I'm gonna go out swinging. Full blown. Full metal jacket. Yeah, fine with this.
Game-changing upgrades incoming.
What's game-changing about it? Let's find out. Oh, no, that's game-changing. That is definitely game-changing. What is this? Got unemployed people on this planet. Why we got? Oh, because I made them all broke. What's gonna happen here is just I'm gonna sell them all away. I mean, that's not like this was the this was a failed project. They're all gonna go away to a happy place. So say goodbye to these guys. Hey, now the unemployment problem is only just a couple of an issue. So now we don't know what to do with this world. I guess it would just be another mining world. Why not? I just hate managing worlds at this point. This is the part of the game where managing worlds is such a stressful task.
New augments research. Strap in.
Like, holy guacamole, it becomes such a migraine to deal with just worlds in general after a point. We're not getting any amenities on this planet. Let's get some... I can basically make a lot of things at this point without having to worry too much about my resources being absolutely annihilated, but since we're so focused on research, I mean, the evidence speaks for itself. 1,000 jobs? How fast can we fill that up? And how can we get rid of all these other Xenos? Where is it? Go. All of you. Off. Off with thy head. This is my dispensing system. This is my trash can. For whenever I find a species I don't like.
We've data mined this system.
I've become the racist. My species is now a bunch of racists. We've become the racist. We are what we eat. Literally, we're eating species right now. I guess we're adding a couple more riddle escorts in there. We never can have it too many. I love the riddle escorts. They're easy to make. They're fun to do. They're fun to look at too. Oh my gosh, dude, can you hop off? What fleet power do you have? 600. 500,000. How much do we have? Equivalent. If I wanted to kill you, I would. So you can just leave me alone. Leave me alone! Leave me alone! Ah! Ah! They won't leave me alone. They haven't been leaving me alone for the past, I don't know, something odd years. Emphasis on odd years, because I don't even know how long they've been on my back about things I haven't, like, things that aren't even their problem.
Job in the situation log.
Alright, well, you're up again. You're done riding away, right? $500,000. Oh my lord. We're making a lot of alloys. But we're also running out of materials quickly. So this mining station, it's gotta start hurrying up. We just have so many different people. What a demographic, am I right, guys? I love how at the beginning of the gameplay, I was like, oh yeah, I hate racists. And then I ended off just flat out turning other people into organic slurry and then putting them in the synthetic lathe. And I realize, I look at my synthetic lathe from the inside, I'm wondering, was there really a galaxy of racists, or was I the racist, you know?
Trace complete, we got him. New job in the situation log.
You guys are really excited. We also don't have any army types. We don't really rely on army, huh? Our armies aren't really that strong because we don't have a great army. We just have robotic assault armies. Which we can probably just overwhelm people, I'm guessing. That's probably what we might just do. But we're at 400 days remaining. I'm getting ready to start developing those big old ships. We wait for our cosmic brush, which might be when I just end the recording. We have about 1 year left until that happens. Yeah, this will go pretty well. We are running out of resources like quickly, so I might go broke. I said this would put a hole in my pocket. I wasn't lying.
Trace complete, we got him.
What do you? Says okay. I was like, what the heck? What do you want from me now? Who wants something from me? Because I'm getting tired of just having to deal with some random person, individual, go up to me like, you are the worst living being on planet or on the galaxy. And I look at I look around, I'm like, bro, what the heck? I don't know what the guy's problem is, but apparently he didn't like the way my species looked, and then I'm gonna send more people into an organic slurry. That's the point here. And you guys go. I know this event ends, and I don't really
We've got
plan to
alien
read it.
roamers on the grid.
Oh. Wasn't that spectacular? Isn't that just wonderful? We're about to become crisis level 4 in a minute. A hot minute. Which means we have access to the big guns. I might just stay a little extra on, which is just me being obsessed with the game, as I love this game. There's so much to do in this game. Like, there's never nothing. There's never nothing you can't do on Stellaris. Which is just me glazing, but there's always something new to try out, and there's always going to be a new event. So, like, I've been playing this game for a long time. Like, emphasis on long. Holy crap, years long. But, I just still don't understand everything in this game. What now? Who was it? Genetic Dominion. How? How? What? How? I don't understand. All this work to get a good fleet. These guys are. You're telling me. You're telling me these guys are stronger than a fallen empire. Which isn't super unrealistic, but it's not realistic. Like, mess off! Oh my gosh. I've had a war with you. I've had my time with you. I didn't enjoy it. And I'm not coming back for sloppy seconds. While we're at it.
New augments research. Strap in.
It's all coming together. Rules of reality. I'm not doing that. Now. No. Should I? 200 months? That's like 20 years almost. I don't know. I'm not doing the math in my head. It's an excuse, but just an excuse to say I'm just to make myself sound smarter. What happened? Now I want to kill you. I want to rid of you off the face of the earth. Galaxy. Yeah. Alright, so I'll wait for our world to go down paradise here. Oh, I don't care.
We've got alien roamers on the grid.
How's this going? Still going on. Sarklon's head. So the flagships are going to be researched in a couple of years. The third codex is definitely being developed pretty well in this economy. Third codex in this economy? Multi-unity. Yep. Is such a theory available right now? No, it's not. It would be pretty great if it were. Like, it would be spectacular if it were. But alas, it's not. I had skipped it because I didn't think it'd be that important, and I regret it now. Anyways, the Ukamapalai is finished. Oh my gosh, the Ukamapalai is finished doing its thing. We're gonna make an ancient refinery right here. We're not gonna make an ancient refinery. No, we're just gonna wait. And we're just gonna build an unspecified archaeology. And, well...
Agenda available. They sure like to keep up appearances.
So to an evolving society, which isn't really something we need anymore. We're just waiting for those big ones to start. I guess we'll do the subsidized identity backups. What leader, like what level is my leaders right now? They're not the golden level leaders, which take I like years to do. I know I said I would end the recording when I became Crisis level 4, but I want to see this finished so I can get Mega Wonders or whatever they're called. Okay, so destructive. How are you destructive online? You just beat your computer every now and then. But as we're waiting, I had fun with this. This is a very fun empire. I enjoyed it so much. I am ready to put it to a close though, when the time comes, which it will probably be in the next 2 to 3 episodes. And eventually I will look for a new empire idea. I will probably be experimenting with Stellaris by itself, because Stellaris by itself is pretty fun to play. Do some biogenesis, maybe make up a biogenesis empire, see what we can do with that. And yeah.
Time for some new chrome.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. It's looking like it's gonna be a while. We got a Juggernaut right here, but the Juggernaut really doesn't. What the heck? What does this do? Let's get the artificial dragon skills in there, which will make our ships pretty powerful as the third codex is developing, as we are waiting for it to develop more accurately. The mega structure is almost finished, and once it's done, I'm probably gonna close it up and you know, see where we can go and like explain what my next plans are. research is becoming something very difficult. It's like actually becoming a luxury nowadays. Because we are very strong in research, but our research can't keep up. We just cannot keep up right now. So yeah, our alloys are like really just working their way through. We're almost at that. We're almost at that mark of finishing the mega shipyard core. This is good. Mega shipyards are amazing. Like the best, my favorite personally. Apart from the Science Nexus as a megastructure. The other megastructure that I probably like more is maybe it has to be a non-traditional one. So I don't know. I'm trying to think of it. Be one of the non-traditional ones. Probably the arc furnace, maybe. The arc furnace is very useful. I was gonna say useless, in the sense that if you're really good at managing your credits, not like me. What? Dude, can you get out of here? Some days you just need to leave. You need to know when to like quit. Just every couple hundred years, couple years, I have to just make I have to sleep with the ambassador
Another
here.
firewall cracked.
You know, she likes it. Sometimes she gets mad at me. I had to send Hal Brink, or sorry, I had to bring Sal Brink in there. He has to go into like a physical body, and he's like, "Are you ready for this virtual guy?" And she's like, "Yeah, I am." And I'm gonna shut up. I don't know what I'm talking about. I lose my mind some days. They're still like eyeing it. I don't know how. I still don't know how. Don't know how they're stronger. They can't be. It's like impossible. It's impossible. 240 days remaining. I think the reason why they're a little more mad at us recently is due to the fact that I have become further down the Crisis Empire line, which has probably caused them some form of instability. It's gonna be Saul Brink. Saul Brink has been our leader, our strong leader for literally hundreds of years, being 200 years, and you know, he's never failed us. He hasn't failed us yet. They just seem really pissed this time. It seems like we're not gonna be making it this year. Sarklon's head is almost finished. Sounds really poorly worded in the wrong words. Let's make some Aspis bastions. 30 days remaining. 29, 22, 15, 10, 5, 1. Was I gonna make a countdown or anything like that? So, now that we have this, just put those down, and I think that's where I'm going to end it off for today. We have reached that crisis point where we have so many fleets. We have 2 fleets. We have so many fleets, and then it points to only 2 fleets in the entire galaxy, the entire empire. We have alarming moments this episode because of these guys. They're catching up, and they've more than just caught up. And now these guys are confident they can hurt us, which is terrifying. They probably want to they're very adamant on just wanting to kill us, and it looks like we're gonna have to just start fighting back, see what we can do about that. And we have made the shipyard, which means this gives us time to just start whaling on people now. We're gonna start probably sending in a lot of this new technology, these new fleets, being with the Paradox Titans. It's good that we now have that. We now have this 4th stage, and now we have to learn. Essentially, we have to kind of just make it to the 5th stage here. We can't even get to the 5th stage. That's the funny part. We need 45,000 advanced logic, and that is difficult. We do have rare research rewards, so maybe if we get rare research or the dangerous technologies, we are basically exclusively researching these technologies here. However, we have been humiliated time and time again, and eventually we will not be humiliated any longer by these fellers. Eventually we will kill them. Eventually we will harm them. And probably get rid of them so we can pull out the competition, if not weaken them severely. But anyways, I had fun. Next episode hopefully will be the 5th crisis. If not, it will probably be just a filler episode essentially, just of me trying to figure out what the next crisis will be, which I'm assuming is going to be Satana. But anyways, I appreciate it, and have a nice morning, night, or evening. That's the same as night. Have a nice morning, afternoon, or evening.